Hurricane Katrina is now ingrained in our nation's memory. The country was bruised by the devastating storm, but there's a new character in the story that most of the nation forgot: southern Mississippi. It was battered hard, yet much of the world's attention is focused on New Orleans. So a legendary filmmaker is trying to make amends. Fox 10 News reporter John Rogers has that story.
Bob, director Spike Lee wants to tell the story of southern Mississippi. In 2006, he released a powerful documentary called When the Levees Broke, about the devastation Katrina caused in the Big Easy. Now, right now, he's shooting a sequel called If God is Willing and the Creek Don't Rise. It's an update, but from a different location. And we caught up with him.
5 years ago, it was a story that captivated the world and upset a nation. Hurricane Katrina unleashed its fury across the Gulf Coast. New Orleans was ground zero. When the levees broke, New Orleans was brought to its knees, and it's still trying to recover.
Yep, New Orleans was surely hit hard by Katrina. Many died, and the city of Gulfport, Mississippi shared in their pain. The coroner tells me around 100 people died here in the aftermath of the storm. And for years, the city's story was forgotten. Until now.
And filmmaker Spike Lee is sharing southern Mississippi's tale with the world. He spent the day in Gulfport shooting interviews for an update to his 2006 documentary about Hurricane Katrina.
We're doing the follow-up to my documentary, When the Levees Broke. And the first one, we not really gave enough love to Mississippi, and we're trying to make amends for that.
In the shadow of New Orleans, Gulfport didn't get much love from the headlines. Homes were destroyed. The city was awash in destruction. But the world focused on New Orleans.
After the storm, leaders in our community and communities throughout South Mississippi felt like they were screaming, and no one was listening.
It may be a story that's 5 years old, but Lee wants to leave an impression on the country about these forgotten victims.
Not just Americans, the world wants to know how much progress has been made, what lessons, if any, have been learned. And also, I think they would like to update on several of the people they met.
This movie will reflect on a tale that locals say needs to be told. With this story, Spike Lee hopes to captivate the world again about a shattered nation that's picking up the pieces.
Lee says he's also shooting interviews in Long Beach and Biloxi. The documentary will premiere around the 5th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, which is coming up in August. Lenise?